Hey guys, so today's video is going to be another challenge video. I am very excited about today's video. I've been wanting to try new things here on my channel and I figured these challenges are the perfect way to do it because it helps me get out of my comfort zone and try something I wouldn't normally try. So for today, I am doing the first letter makeup challenge, and this was actually created by Nikkie Tutorials. I'm gonna link her video down below. And basically, you just have to do a full face of makeup using brands that start with the letter of your first name. So in my case, it's K. Now, at first I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so screwed. The only brands I can use are like Kylie Jenner and Kim Kardashian. I was like, thank God at least I have the Gardabachis, because if I didn't have them, I would be screwed. But it turns out I actually have quite the variety. There are a few brands I was able to get my hands on, but when I started putting everything together, I was pleasantly surprised. There are a few brands that start with the letter K, believe it or not. You have, of course, Kylie Cosmetics. But I thought I was gonna be pretty solid since I had so much Kylie Cosmetics stuff and KKW stuff, but I could not find any of my KKW palettes anywhere. I only have like two of them, the Mario one and the Flame one, which I really like, and I don't know where I put them. Did I give them away? Oh my gosh, I have no idea. So the only eyeshadow palette I have that starts with a K is the Kylie Cosmetics Summer palette. So we've got Kylie, we've got the KKW option. I have a few things in here. We also have KimChi Chic Beauty, which thank God this starts with K. I have some good KimChi Chic stuff. Actually, I have a bunch of lip glosses. We have some creamy eyeshadows. We can work with that. And then we also have the brand Kaja. I still don't know if that's how you pronounce that, but I have a bunch of goodies from Kaja that I picked up. And then we have Kosas. Also don't know how to pronounce this brand, but I got some stuff from them. My beloved Kojando. Are all these brands like Korean beauty brands? I know that Kosas is, and so is Kaja, right? And so is KimChi Chic. Isn't Kojando as well? I'm not 100% sure, but I got some stuff from Kojando because I needed a foundation. I didn't have any foundation that started with K except my Kojando one, but that one is way too deep for me. I am Casper the Friendly Ghost these days, so I had to pick up a shade that works for me. And then last but not least, we have some Kevyn Aucoin as well. So we have quite a variety. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is get my hair out of my face, and I made a promise to only use products that start with K in this video. So even my headband is from a brand that starts with K. This is the brand Kitsch. My gosh, I really have an issue pronouncing things. If it wasn't for my puffy hair, I would rock these headbands all day. I know they're back in style. And if you would have met me my freshman year of high school, this is what I looked like every single day. I had this really large plastic headband from Forever 21. It was mustard colored. It was literally like this wide. I'm not even kidding. I used to wear it all the time as a freshman in high school, and I just had this giant mustard headband on 24/7. So I'm into this. I like it. So I'm gonna start off with my face. I'm gonna use the Kaja Dream Puff Radiant Mousse Primer. This is a very glowy, moussey primer. Whoa, I always get such a rush when I pump it out. The things that excite me during social distancing. I'm just gonna go ahead and do my face makeup first. Well, my foundation, my concealer, and then I'll jump into the eyes. I actually really like this primer. I do find myself having to use a hydrating primer or a moisturizer underneath. I can't just go straight with this primer onto my skin because it's not very hydrating. It's illuminating, which is really nice, but it doesn't give me that moisture my skin needs. I need an actual moisturizer for that. But do you see how intense this is? My skin looks super illuminating. Please ignore my nails. I ripped all of them off this morning. I was just like, ah. I was on a nervous phone call and, well, I was nervous on a phone call and it's just, I'm sorry. I kind of look like I have an illuminated bigote right now. I'm going to wipe my hands clean with my Kojando Spa Water wipes. My favorite wipes. And I'm only using this wipe because it was already kind of dirty from earlier. I wouldn't waste a whole ass wipe on just cleaning my hands, but I had used it earlier, and so here I am. Just using this one because it starts with a K and because it's the best. For foundation, I'm using the Kojando Aqua foundation. I used to rave about this back in the day. It was honestly one of my favorite foundations of all time. It's so dewy, hydrating, it looks so beautiful, but the color selection kind of sucks. When I went to buy a lighter shade, I noticed that they completely changed the packaging. This is what it used to look like, and this is what it looks like now. I kind of prefer the older packaging, but I mean, that doesn't really matter. They both come with the exact same amount of product, so I'm sure they changed the packaging to improve it, probably. I don't know. Oh, I haven't worn this foundation in so long, I forgot how much I love it. It's just so naturally beautiful. Okay, concealer. I actually tested this out with you guys on camera not too long ago, and I'm still very much on the fence. I don't know if I like it or if I don't. I think I do. It's a very unique formula. This is the Kosas. I want to say Kosas, but I know that's not it. But this is their concealer in the shade 3.5. And it's a very interesting formula because it's kind of like a skincare and concealer hybrid situation. And it does have a very unique texture. It's almost moussey in a way. I honestly, I just stabbed myself in the eye. I opened my eye and just, wow. I cannot see. I cannot see. Wow, actually, you know what? This concealer sits really well on top of this foundation. I don't know if I've been trying it like on top of matte foundations or what, but the past couple times that I've used it, it just looked kind of heavy underneath the eyes and it looked like it was separating. But I honestly think it just depends on the foundation underneath, because right now it's looking really good. And add some to my T-zone just to cover up my little birthmark situation right here. Okay, and for powder, I'm gonna use the new KimChi Chic Puff Puff Pass Loose Setting Powder. I used this for the first time on my stories the other day when I did a Monday morning makeup sesh. Monday morning. If you guys didn't know, I like to do my makeup with you guys every Monday over on my IG stories. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, you should. But I'm gonna take a little bit of this powder and I'm going to set my under eyes. It's actually a really nice powder. I know it's like meant for baking and all of that, but since I have dry skin, I don't bake my face. But with a light dusting underneath the eyes, it just looks so smooth. I really like it so far. Okay, now I'm gonna start on my eyes. I have a couple products to choose from, but I'm mainly gonna be working out of the Kylie Cosmetics Summer Palette from a couple of years ago. I know this was limited edition and it's not available anymore, so you can't get your hands on it, but I'm gonna be using mainly just the mattes in this palette because I'm also gonna be using this little Kaja trio right here. It's like an eyeshadow stack and it's in the shade Chocolate Dahlia. So you have like some neutral tones and this really pretty shimmery shade at the top. So I might dabble into this little shimmer, but then I also want to use one of the KimChi Chic Pot de Creme liquid shadows. Maybe like a pop of color on the lid or something. We'll see. Oh, by the way, I don't have a primer that starts with the letter K, so I just used my concealer. And I was even thinking like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna put on some falsies. I'm gonna put on my Kiss lashes. Perfect. But my glue is from House of Lashes. I also have a Thrive Cosmetics glue and I wanna commit. I wanna fully commit. So I can't use that glue. I can't put on falsies. And I know you're thinking, well, you're using a makeup brush that doesn't start with the letter K, but it's just the makeup products I'm using has to be with a K. You can't fool me. Okay, I'm gonna take the little eyeshadow stack from Kaja. This is turning very orange. I mean, what would I expect out of this palette? But I'm actually gonna neutralize this look a bit with this. I'm gonna take this matte brown and I'm gonna work this into the crease. This is a very cool toned matte brown. Let's see how this goes. Wow, I actually really like how this cool tone brown looks with this really warm orange shadow. I think I'm going to add this color, but I wanna add this color as well as like my lid shade. I think I'm gonna do this in the inner corners and then do this a little bit towards the end. Let's see how it looks, because I don't know. I'm just gonna apply and then pat it with my finger. These do dry really fast, so you have to move very quickly. This was the shade Cashmere. Now I'm going to take Pure Bronze and apply that right here. Okay, I'm gonna use this really shimmery shade on top of this eyeshadow stack, and I'm gonna use this as my inner corner highlight. It's such a pretty shimmery shade. It's like a glitter topper. It's so pretty. And then with this same eyeshadow, I'm gonna add just a little bit of this right on top of this creamy shimmery shade, just to add a little bit of a sparkle, because that cashmere shadow is more of a metallic. I'm gonna go back into that deep brown and I'm gonna intensify the outer corners. Just add a little bit on top of that metallic orange. Okay, so I can't curl my lashes because I don't have an eyelash curler that starts with the letter K, but I am gonna just jump into mascara, and I'm gonna use a mascara that I actually really, really love so much. This is the KKW Beauty Mascara, just like the original one. I don't think they have any other mascara, but I love this mascara. It's so volumizing. It gives you like feathery looking lashes. I do prefer my Wet n Wild Bad Bitch Lift, but this is actually very similar. It's just more expensive. Okay, so the eyes are completely done. I love this metallic copper pop right here. I just feel like it ties everything together and it's just so pretty. I like it. I really like how my eyes turned out. Definitely a Kathleen type of look. Now let's go in with some bronzer. I actually got a couple different bronzers. I didn't know which one I wanted to use. I got the Neo bronzer from Kevyn Aucoin, and this is in the shade Sunrise Light. It looks like this. Very cute, very cute. I got these bronzers from the brand Kosas, and these are kind of like bronzer slash highlighter duos, which I was really interested in, so I picked up two shades. I got Contra Chroma tongue twister, which looks like this, and then I got Papaya 1972. I love the name of this one. Papaya 1972. Very cute, and it's actually my favorite one out of the two. It has like a beachy situation. I definitely want to use this blush today. This is actually not a bronzer, so ignore what I was saying about getting two bronzers. But I also picked up this Kaja Beachy Stamp Blendable Bronzers. They look really interesting. These are like cream bronzers, and I picked up both shades. This is number 2 Toasty, and this one is Shady. Shady is the lighter of the two, so let me check that one out. I love this Kaja packaging. I know it's kind of bulky, but it's so pretty. It looks like this. Remove film before using. Got it. Oh yeah, this looks like this will work for me. Yeah. I already have face powder on. I don't know how this is gonna go, because this is a cream bronzer. I should have done that before. Am I a stupid? Oh my god. I can't with these stamps. Like, who is gonna do that? Who is gonna stamp this on? See, this is the part of the packaging I don't like. I'm like, hey, whatever they like, you know? It's their brand. Okay, so I'm gonna attempt to use this with my beauty blender. Let's see if it looks terrible. If it starts to look patchy, I mean, I'm not going anywhere, so. All right. Let me tap that on the back of my hand. can kind of see how it's getting a little bit patchy right here in my contour area, and that's because that's where I have some powder, and cream bronzer just always looks weird on top of powder, but it doesn't look too bad. Like for sure when I go to use this completely on its own, I feel like I'm really gonna like it because I like the color. It's not too warm, but it's a nice tan shade. I'm not gonna apply too much more because I'm gonna go in with another bronzer right on top. I'm gonna use that Kosas bronzer, Contour Chroma. Just a little bit of this. It kind of has like a pinky undertone. And I'm gonna contour and bronze just a little bit more. Okay, I know it sounds crazy, but I'm gonna add a little bit of this bronzer, just a little bit. I'm gonna be super bronzed. This is the Kevyn bronzer. I just wanna use the Kevyn product, and I realize I haven't, and I've used the other brands, so I just wanna add a little bit of this. Okay, I'm gonna use that Kosas blush that I wanted to use, this really delicious peachy shade, but I'm just gonna take a little bit of Duz and pop that on the cheeks. This has quite a bit of kick up, like this is a very powdery blush, but let's see. So pretty. I mean, I have 1,000 other blushes that look like this, but I love me a good Beachy moment. I'm into it. I might have applied too much, but I'm into it. Okay, I also got the Neo highlighter from Kevyn, so I'm gonna use this to highlight my face, and I'm gonna stay obviously closer to the lighter side. This side is too deep for me. It's probably better for those of you with medium skin tones, but I'm gonna focus my brush right here. And this is a very natural highlight. It's not metallic at all. You can see it kind of like barely shows up. I have used this highlight in the past and I haven't really been a fan of it, but I bought it just for this video. And don't get me wrong, I usually love really natural highlights, but I don't know, there's something about this one that I'm not crazy about. I don't know what it is, but for today, it works. Oh man, I forgot I had this highlight. Guys, the KimChi Chic Drama Queen Unboring highlight palette. Am I crazy? I should have used this. I'm gonna go into the golden shade right here. I'm gonna use that instead. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Boom! Oh, super intense. It is a gold highlight, but I guess since I put a very light highlight underneath, it's coming off like more silvery than gold. And now you can kind of see like a little stripe on my face. So I'm just gonna blend my blush into that. I would have definitely gone in with a warmer highlight, but this is what we're working with. Maybe if I add a little bit of this yellow. No, that would look crazy, right? Maybe if I add a little bit of this darker gold. Let's see. Oh yeah, that kind of helped a little bit. Warmed things up. Perfect. Okay, so I normally go in with setting spray at this point, but I don't have a setting spray that starts with a K, so I'm screwed with that. I'm sure there is a setting spray from one of these brands, but honestly, I didn't even remember that, and so we're gonna skip that step today for this video, but the minute I turn off this camera, I'm gonna set my face. But don't tell anyone. Okay, lips. I'm gonna go for a more natural lip situation since the eyes are a little bit more intense. I mean, the eyes are natural colors, but I don't wanna go in with a bold lip. So I'm gonna take the KKW X Mario lip liner in the shade Beauty Icon, which is a deeper nude than I'm going for, but I'm just gonna lighten it up with the lipstick that I'm gonna put on top, so yeah. Kind of a vibe. Kind of like it. You know, I love me a good brown lip. But over that, I'm actually doing like a full-on Kardashian inspired lip. Well, I know Kylie's a Jenner, but you know what I mean. I'm going in with my Kylie Cosmetics liquid lipstick in the shade Dirty Peach. Just adding a little bit of this to lighten it up a bit before I go in with gloss. Okay, I have so many high-key gloss options from KimChi Chic Beauty, but none of these are like a sheer creamy nude, and I want to go for like a sheer nude that's just gonna give me a little bit of juiciness. So I'm actually gonna go in with a KKW lip gloss. This is the shade Super Nude, and yeah, I'm gonna use this. I just wanna add a little bit of shine, and this is like the perfect little something because it's not too pigmented. So that actually brings us to the end of this video. And of course, naturally, I really like how this look turned out. I didn't expect it to go so warm, like that wasn't initially my vision, but I love me a good golden orange beachy moment, so here we are. I really love doing challenges like this where I have to limit myself to specific products because it gives me a chance to either try new products or try something new that I haven't done before and combine products I wouldn't normally combine and stuff like that. So I really like this video. I enjoyed filming it, and I hope you enjoyed watching it. Leave me a comment down below with any challenges you want me to try next. Something that's gonna make me push it to the limit, all right? Well, nothing crazy, okay? I'm not Nikkie tutorials or anything, okay? Go easy on me. But anyway, guys, that completes this video. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Yes, buddy, I know. Look at him, just waiting for me to end this video. Quarantine needs to end so you can get a haircut. Look at this face. Is there a dog under all that hair? I kind of prefer the older packaging. I just think it looks really pretty. I mean, who cares, right?
So today's video is going to be another solved true crime case.
Wing, come here. That's my whimsical. Oh, those are my winnie catches. I love those winnie catches.